Well, hey guys, good to see you again. We just finished up at the men's room tonight. We started the Courageous series with accepting your responsibility. And we kind of ended the lesson with Adam Mitchell's charge and his resolve to be the best he could be at home. And he came up with a verse from Joshua that said, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." You know, tonight was great because in the groups, people were sharing. They were sharing about their lives, their experience. They were sharing about their relationship with their parents. And then they started to be able to look at themselves and see what type of parent or what type of mentor they could be. And it was great. And through all that discussion, we had a lot of time and it was quick and happening. And at the end of the night tonight, Reed Jackson stood up and said, "I got something I just have to say." And Reed shared with each one of us that, you know what, God gives us grace, and that we may not be the son we wanted to be or the dad we wanted to be or the father, but we could take that charge today and change today and look to do what God has for us. And by God's grace, He will give us the strength to do that. It was just great to hear Reed stand up and say, "Hey guys, we can do this. We can all step up and take our part." And that was absolutely fantastic. And tonight, as we concluded, one of the things that we want to do is be able to share what's happened in the lives of other people in the men's room. And tonight, Tony Brokowski is going to come and he's going to share a little bit about what God's doing in his life and how he's going to use this Courageous series to grow closer and closer to his family and to God.
Jeff, we practiced this 5 times. It's Brzezowski. End of story. Hey guys, how you doing? Tony Brzezowski here. Just like Jeff said, we just got done with the men's room. Another great night. I'm really excited about Courageous. This is a very personal thing. God has made it extremely heavy on my heart that this is a challenge that every man should be taking up. As some of you know, God did some awesome things with me up at Calacinto, and I'm really excited about it. Not only has God challenged me, but all of us to be strong and courageous, but I challenge every one of us to also be contagious in that love for God, in that passion for leading our families the way God intended us to do that. God is really, He's taken me on just a joyride of love right now. I'm so profoundly in love with the Lord all over again. It's wonderful. I've found a new depth of love with my family, and that's something that only God can provide for us. I'm really excited to be here. I'm excited to see every one of you men here. I want to see your friends here too. I want to blow the roof off this thing and just see this place packed. On Sunday when you see me, you're also going to see my badge because I've been deputized to be courageous for God. And I want to see each one of you wearing the badge as well. So thanks so much for putting up with me. And Jeff, dude, the name, really? Come on. Guys, love you. See you Sunday, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Be strong in the Lord and then His mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand.